What's going on, guys? And welcome back to the channel. And if you can't tell, today I've got a huge smile on my face. Valentine's Day came early for me this year. My wife bought me a KelTec KSG. Now there's tons of videos out there about the KSG, so I'm not really going to get into all the specs, but I will tell you that it's a bullpup shotgun capable of holding 15 rounds if you include the one round you can put into the chamber. It's got dual magazine tubes. Both of those tubes will hold 7 2 3/4 shotgun shells. It's a bullpup design. If you don't know what a bullpup is, basically the action is back behind the fire group. The trigger control group and everything is up here. Your action chamber and everything is back here. On this KSG, the action happens to be your cheek rest. But the KSG has kind of got a bad rap. A lot of the earlier models had some bugs in them. Supposedly they've worked out by now. I've seen enough of my buddies here on YouTube that are just fine with their second gens. They're actually loving them. So I decided it was time for me to give it a try. This is going to be the first shots through it. Because of the bad rap, I went out and bought the cheapest ammo I could find. This is some Tula buckshot and number 8 birdshot, I believe is what I have. They were about $5 a box. So without further ado, I don't know if the sights are on, I just slapped them on here, but we're just gonna wing it and see how it goes. That right there is pretty awesome. That is a lot of power in a little package, and I have to admit that I like it. Let me get y'all a better angle. We'll get this thing loaded back up, and we'll take some more shots. All right, guys, I want to give you a better view of the gun in action here. This time I've got 1 in the chamber and 14 in the tubes. Well, guys, I've put 50-something rounds through this thing so far, and I can tell you, it is awesome. That is a lot of firepower inside a little shotgun. Like I said, I'm using the lowest quality ammo I could find, and I haven't had one hiccup yet. Most people's hiccups are from not pumping it hard enough. It's pretty smooth. So as long as you make sure you go all the way back, then all the way forward, you're not gonna have any problems. This round I've got an action cam set down there. I've got some milk jugs down there as well. I'm gonna shoot the steel twice with some buckshot, then I'm gonna switch tubes and shoot the milk jugs with slugs, or at least I'm gonna try. Like I said, these sights aren't really on. One upgrade I did to this KSG is a enhanced magazine switch lever, and this is from Hitech. I'll give you guys a close-up of that in a minute, and you will see a full review. But if you buy a KSG, the day you do it, go ahead and order one of these. You won't regret it. What that does, it allows me to switch tubes with my wrist. The factory Selector is very small. You'd have to get your thumb back there. With being able to use my wrist, I can do this real fast, switch either tube, and not have any problems. Guys, as you can see there, that Hitech switch really comes in handy. I didn't have to get off the gun in any way, just a flick of my wrist, and I was able to go from slugs back to buckshot, from buckshot back to slugs without coming off the gun. Be sure and check them out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. All right, guys, as y'all can probably tell from the aftermath behind me, I can't say it enough. The KSG is a lot of firepower in a small package. The versatility of the KG, in my opinion, is unmatched. You can go from birdshot to buckshot to shooting slugs, which is basically a poor man's 50 cal with a flip of your wrists. There is no, say, losing a shell, adding a shell. You can load what you want in these tubes, select them on the fly, and have any gun you want. And as I told you before, I'm shooting low brass and low steel, cheapest ammo I could find, and I haven't had one hiccup today. It's just a very smooth and easy to run gun. I was kind of worried about it at first because you hear about it being nothing more than a polymer toy. And as you can see, it's got a lot of polymer on it. But when you strip this gun down and get into the guts of it, this is nothing but steel. And the barrel, I would say the barrel is as quality as any shotgun out there. It's got a very thick barrel on it. The action, although it's a little different than a normal shotgun, it's still very smooth. I would recommend, if you get one, the night you get it, field strip it and get to know the gun a little bit to give you a better appreciation for it. But guys, this is just my first look, my first shots. This is by no means a review, just me getting used to the gun, and I thought I'd bring you guys along, but you will be seeing more of it in the future. And as always, thanks for watching my videos. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And please remember that free will can never be taken, only surrendered.